Hi everyone. So I'm sorry, I'm like I look like crap, but I was just sitting for a client that I'm gonna see tomorrow, and I just was guided to put out this video real quick. I kept seeing this spirit guide that came through the last few days for me, so I just want to share with you. They're asking me to share how I integrated that spirit animal within me. So I'm not sure if there's someone out there that needs to see this video, but it's definitely a very strong nudge to do this. So here you go. This is how I integrated this spirit being, the spirit guide that wanted to assist me. So a few days ago, I've been doing some land work, working on the ground and working on the land around our property. And I'm trying to bring in the hummingbirds and the butterflies again. So I've been trying to breathe life back into this space that we're in. So as I'm working, this white spider shows up. I don't even know where it came from. It was the size of a quarter, and it was kind of a weird looking spider. It wasn't, it was kind of flat. It was very strange looking. I've been here in Washington State now for several years, and I've never seen a white spider before. All white. So I was like, what is this? So I watched it for a few minutes, and it went on its way, and I just let it go, and I went back to work or whatever, doing the gardening. And today this spider was there. It was sitting on the very top of the plant that I was just getting ready to water. But the real weird thing was, like, its legs, it had its legs, the two front legs going up like this at me, like almost like a child wanting to be picked up. A child raises his arms to be picked up. So I'm looking at it, and all of a sudden it dawns on me. I'm like, what are the chances of seeing this white spider, this albino spider, twice in a row? And then I'm like, there's a message coming through. This little spider wants to help me. So I go out in the sun, and I finish watering the plants, and I'm sitting in the sun, and all of a sudden, I have my eyes closed, and I'm just kind of absorbing the sun codes coming in, and it's Lionsgate Portal 8/8 today, and I'm just kind of letting the sun come in and kind of do some healing work on me. And all of a sudden I saw the spider, and I was like, oh, it wants to be called in now. I was going to work with it later on in the day, when I got done doing everything that I was doing today, but the spider was determined to come through. So I'm sitting there, and in my mind's eye, I'm seeing this spider. So what I did, so spiders are manifestors. They're manifestors and they're creators. They're also, for me, they signify, because they build a web. So the message that I was receiving as I was sitting there in the sun was that the spider wanted to assist me. Because they do strands, they do the thread, the spider wanted to assist me with my crystalline DNA, my spiritual DNA. And I was kind of blown away. I was like, wow, okay, yeah, I would love that. So as I have my eyes closed, and I'm feeling the sun on me, and I'm seeing in my mind's eye the shape of a spider. With information that I received, I always do an equal energy exchange with anything, water, my food, whatever I do, I always give it love. And so I'm in my third eye, and I'm watching the spider, and I see her moving around, like she's doing some kind of web working. And I asked her what she was doing, and she told me she was mending my crystalline DNA. And I asked her, I said, well, can I give you anything in return? And what I received was that love would be plenty, that would be enough. So I went ahead, and I was giving her love. So it's kind of like a mutual exchange. As I see her, like in my mind's eye, I see her kind of working, doing her thing, and making comments like, wow, this is really, not that I've screwed up, but it was like a lot of work for her. But anyways, so she was doing a lot of repair work, if you will. But it was much needed work. But it was just something that, when I see my spirit guides, when you see your animal guides in your mind's eye, everyone thinks it's like in the movies, it's going to be like a picture. You're going to see clearly this animal being. That's not how it is, at least not for me. How I see my spirit guides, my animal guides, is almost like an outline of them. It's like their energy body. Like I'll see like an energy body around them. Like their shape will be like almost like a white. And it won't have any detail to it. It's almost like block art, if you will, if you understand what that is. No detail, but you can make out that it's a spider. You can make out the fine lines going around as webbing. You know, if you start to focus and you focus in on the spider, you get into more and more detail. And then I have a lion guide that comes through quite a bit. And my lion, I'll just see, I don't see the whole mane all around it, but the face structure that I see, I know that it's a lion, if that makes sense. But I just see like the, like a stamp, if you will, of the lion. No detail. It's not in color. It's just like a white form, if you will, but it's formed like an outline of a lion. So I don't know who this is for. I just was nudged to like put this out. So someone out there, there's a spirit animal, one of your guides is trying to get through to you. So if you're, sorry, my allergies. So just pay attention, you know, there's no such thing as coincidence. You know, I saw a deer the other day, a doe, and this doe like walked across the road in front of me. And then she just stood there and looked at me as I drove by. And later that night, I drew a card, and it was a doe. It was a deer. And they're protectors, and they're very loving, motherly energy. So for what was happening that day, it was exactly what I needed. So pay attention to your little spirit animal world, you know, what you see, you know, and absorb, see it not only physically, but in your mind's eye. I have a feeling there's a lot of guys trying to come through this lion's portal, this energy, to assist us all. So yeah, if you don't think you're imagining things, if you've never had your spirit animal guide present itself, close your eyes and just ask. And kind of focus on the center of your head right here, okay? And you might start to see an animal trying to take shape. It's going to try and morph itself for you. And then go with it. Go with the first thing that you think of when you see that ball of light forming a shape, okay? Chances are that, and the spirit guides change. You know, your spirit guides will change to whatever you need at that time. So just keep that in mind too. So I hope this helps whoever is out there whose spirit guide is trying to get through to them. But yeah, so hit like to push this out to whoever that person is. Hit subscribe if you want more of my videos. And any comments, questions, you can email me if you don't want to make a comment. I've gotten several emails, so feel free. And yeah, we're not in this alone. You've got plenty of people out there to support you, so, and guides. So, all right, guys, have a great day. Bye.